My friend, you won't believe what's happening behind the scenes at the Eagles. An unexpected change could shake up the team in ways no one expected. I have exclusive information, directly from reliable sources, that hasn't yet appeared on any major portal. But before I reveal all the details, if you wear green and silver with pride, like and subscribe to the channel, because what's coming is going to be hot and could completely change the course of the season. In a move that took everyone by surprise, C.J. Gardner-Johnson was released by the Houston Texans after a season marked by internal conflict and dissatisfaction with his role on the team. This turn of events opens up a unique opportunity for the Philadelphia Eagles to consider his return. Should the Pennsylvania team take the risk? Let's explore the possibility. When the Philadelphia Eagles decided to trade Gardner-Johnson to the Texans, the expectation was that he would form a solid defensive duo. However, his time in Houston was tumultuous. Gardner-Johnson, known for his aggressiveness and versatility, was unhappy with his role in the Texans' defense, demanding more participation in aggressive plays. This resulted in internal disagreements, and he was soon released, sparking rumors of his possible departure. For the Eagles, who have already faced difficult decisions regarding their defense, this situation opens an intriguing door to recover a valuable talent. Gardner-Johnson was a key part of the Eagles' defense last season, serving as a key link in the safety system alongside Reed Blankenship. His combination of experience and aggressiveness was crucial to the defense's solidity. However, in 2025, with the emergence of new talents like Andrew Mukuba and Sidney Brown, the question arises, do the Eagles really need Gardner-Johnson back, or can they move forward with their current lineup? This question has divided fans, who express differing opinions on social media. On the one hand, some believe that Gardner-Johnson, with his aggressive attitude and ability to attack the quarterback, could be an excellent addition to the team's defense. His style would complement the Eagles' current lineup, giving the defense a level of intensity that has been lacking in some games. Furthermore, his familiarity with the Philadelphia Eagles' defensive system makes him a natural fit. On the other hand, some question whether Gardner-Johnson's return is worth investing in. The biggest concern is his physical condition, and whether he would be able to fit in harmoniously with the team's already established players. Andrew Mukuba, who has shown promising performances, and Sidney Brown, who has also excelled, are young talents who could be ready to step into Gardner-Johnson's shoes. Despite these concerns, the Eagles are known for taking calculated risks when it comes to adding talent to the team, and Gardner-Johnson's presence on defense could be exactly what the Eagles need to increase the pressure on opposing quarterbacks, an area where the team's defense still needs improvement. The biggest dilemma, however, is the impact his personality could have on the locker room. Gardner-Johnson is an intense player with a leadership style that can be both positive and negative. How his energy and attitude would fit with the current group of players is something the Eagles would have to carefully evaluate before making any decisions. The Eagles performed well in 2025, with a solid record and a defense that, while still developing, is far from a weakness. However, in a season with so many expectations, any addition of talent could make the difference in ensuring the team is truly ready to compete for the title. Gardner-Johnson's return wouldn't just be a matter of on-field skill, but also of team culture and chemistry. The big question is whether the Eagles are willing to risk the team's current balance for another star. After all, the team performed well without him. But could the addition of Gardner-Johnson be the boost they need to return to the Super Bowl? Now, with the transfer market constantly evolving, the Philadelphia Eagles face an important choice. Take the risk of adding another big name to their defense, or continue to rely on a squad that has proven capable of winning. While Gardner-Johnson's future may provide more security for the secondary, the Eagles still need to find a way to convert pressure into sacks, something that has been rare this season. The 2025 season is being marked by a major dilemma for the Philadelphia Eagles defense, a sack drought. After 3 games, the team has recorded just 3 sacks, ranking last in the NFL in such a crucial statistic for defense. In 2024, the Eagles' pass rush was one of the most feared in the league, with players like Hassan Reddick and Javon Hargrave instrumental in pressuring opposing quarterbacks. However, this season, the decline is clear and alarming, leaving fans concerned about the defense's future. What's changed? Nolan Smith and Jalix Hunt, the starting edge rushers, have yet to record a sack. Both had the potential to be pillars of the Eagles' pass rush, with expectations high after last season. Smith, in particular, stood out as a promising prospect, while Hunt seemed to have the talent to dominate defensive lines. However, both have performed below expectations, and the impact on the defense is clear. Even with solid performances from other defensive players, such as Jordan Davis, who recorded the team's only sack so far, the lack of pressure on the quarterback is a glaring flaw in the Eagles' defense. The statistics speak for themselves. Without sufficient pressure, opposing quarterbacks have the time they need to make accurate passes, which hurts the Eagles' secondary and exposes the defense as a whole. And the impact of this goes beyond the numbers. The dominant pass pressure the Eagles demonstrated last season was a key reason for their success. They were able to force mistakes, create turnovers, turnovers, and, most importantly, destabilize opposing offenses. Now, without this pressure, the defense has more difficulty stopping drives, and this could become a major problem when the team faces elite quarterbacks in the coming games. The situation is far from hopeless. With a 3-0 record, the Eagles still have time to improve their defense, but it's crucial that the defensive line starts to show results. The focus is on Nolan Smith, Jalix Hunt, and the rest of the defensive line, who need to step up and create more sack opportunities. Without constant pressure on the quarterback, the Eagles' defense risks losing its surprise factor, which could be fatal in tougher games. The upcoming challenges won't be easy. The team is preparing to face the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, led by Baker Mayfield, an experienced quarterback with great attacking ability. This will be a crucial test for the Eagles' pass rush. Mayfield, while no longer considered an elite quarterback, is a veteran who can punish any defensive lapse. This will be the ideal opportunity for Nolan Smith and Jalix Hunt to prove themselves, demonstrating their ability to lead the defensive line and regain the pressure necessary to remain competitive. The good news is that the Eagles still have time. The first few weeks have been promising, and with the right adjustments, the defense can once again become one of the most feared in the NFL. However, the sack numbers are concerning, and if they don't turn things around, the Eagles could face bigger problems in the second half of the season, especially against more dynamic offenses. The pressure is on the defensive linemen. Nolan Smith and Jalix Hunt need to wake up and show they can deliver. The Eagles' defense has the talent to be dominant, but lacks consistency. If the players can adjust their performances and the team can unite to put more pressure on opposing quarterbacks, the Philadelphia Eagles defense could regain its prominent role this season. And even with its struggles to shut down opposing quarterbacks, the team is now attracting the attention of NFL legends who are closely watching how the team manages to win without a flashy offense. As if the defensive issues weren't enough, the Eagles' offense has also been the target of criticism, primarily for its poor offensive performance despite the victories. As the Eagles prepare to face the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Week 4, the team is receiving harsh criticism from none other than NFL legend Drew Brees. The former Saints quarterback didn't mince words when commenting on the Eagles' offensive style. Brees, the Super Bowl MVP and future Hall of Famer, called the Eagles' offense boring, stating that while they continue to win games, the offense's lack of enthusiasm and energy is noticeable. The Eagles have struggled to generate significant yards, ranking 27th in the NFL in total offense. However, despite the lack of explosive plays, they continue to find ways to score and win, which has led some fans to question the importance of style over substance. While the Eagles' offense isn't shining on the scoreboard with flashy plays, it's doing its job. Jalen Hurts and his offensive line are playing smart football, doing enough to put the team in a position to win every week. The offense may not be flashy, but the team's ability to execute when it matters most is a testament to its resilience. Still, with an offense ranked 27th in total yards, but 8th in points scored, the Eagles are proving that efficiency can sometimes trump style. But the pressure is mounting for this offense to start performing more explosively. With a tough series of games ahead, including matchups against top defenses, the Eagles will need to find a way to increase their offensive prowess. Brees' comments could serve as a wake-up call for Nick Sirianni and his coaching staff as they look to refine their strategy for the future. With C.J. Gardner-Johnson's potential return to the Eagles and the current sack drought on defense, do you believe adding another talent like Gardner-Johnson could be the boost needed to improve quarterback pressure and bolster the pass rush? Or should the Eagles continue focusing on developing youngsters like Nolan Smith and Jalix Hunt? Leave your opinion here, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back later to update you with the latest Eagles news.